Prime Gaming. When you hear about Prime Gaming, you probably think about all the free in-game loot that you have access to across various games, and RuneScape is no exception. A free 7-day membership for anyone who has Amazon Prime, now that is something 99% of the RuneScape community can get behind. But Prime Gaming has a dark underside that has been devastating to the game and has been ruining it ever since the Prime events started. This video is only going to focus on Oldschool Runescape because, let's be honest, RuneScape 3 was ruined a long time ago. So sit back, relax, leave a like, and let's dive into the problems with Prime Gaming in RuneScape. If you're an avid player, I'm sure you've noticed by now that during Prime Gaming events, we have a big influx of players. The problem with this is not all of them are legit players, and there are loads of bots that pile into the game during some of these Prime events to cash in on free membership. You might not think of this as a significant issue, so I'm going to go ahead and read off some of the resource items within the game that had a massive supply overload due to botting, and all the price effects that they've had on each item to show you the economic damage caused by this event. The first item is grapes. They are down to 45 GP from 100 GP. This is a 55% decrease in price and is the lowest price that we have seen grapes since May of 2015, which is when the Grand Exchange was released. The next item is bowstrings, which are down to 100 GP from 195 GP, which is a 48% decrease and about the same price as they were back in May of 2015. Mortmire fungus down to 345 GP from 705 GP, which is a 51% decrease and the lowest price since May 2015. The teleport to house tabs down to 428 GP from 695 GP, which is a 38.4% decrease, and it is currently at its lowest price ever recorded in Grand Exchange history. These low prices don't make any sense because as time goes on, items within the game should naturally become more expensive due to GP inflation. 1 GP now is worth a lot less than it was in 2015 due to more gold being brought into the game. And yes, way more GP is being brought into the game than actually leaves the game, although the duel arena still remains as the #1 gold sink for the game. We also have way more legitimate players now than we did in 2015, so that should be bringing more gold into the game than previously, as well as only increased demand for some of these resource items. Now, although it does look very devastating in some aspects, Prime Gaming events could actually bring a brighter future to the game. These events may drive more membership purchases for Jagex in the long term, leading to the team hiring better development resources or more development resources and more staffing in general on Oldschool Runescape projects, which overall is a major positive for the player base who enjoys the content. And I'm all for that personally, but not at the expense of the game's integrity. Another major factor moving forward is that Jagex's anti-cheat specialist, Modweath, recently left Jagex. Now, I am aware that Jagex has other anti-cheat resources, but there is no doubt that Weath was the most knowledgeable of the bunch. When you have someone who has 10 years of bot busting experience, it's truly hard to replace them. While I assume that this has had some effect with the current botting amounts going on in this recent past Prime event, I can't be too sure, and it's more of a speculation than an accusation. I understand that bot busting every bot is difficult, and plenty of MMOs deal with botting issues constantly, but why is it so prevalent in RuneScape? Anyone who has been a long-term fan of RuneScape knows that botting has been an issue since the game existed, and Jagex has yet to take a significant hold of the problem. That being said, let's give the team some credit, as I am aware of the number of bots they bust annually. In addition, the recent takedown of the RS bot and power bot RuneScape botting clients is a significant step in the right direction, and I was very pleased to hear that news, but the fight is far from over. I am making this video to spread awareness of what these Prime Gaming events actually do to RuneScape, and not to fearmonger and say the game is ruined, or to point blame at the OSRS team for not doing more about it, as I do understand that it is a difficult problem to solve. But it's 2020, and we're still dealing with botting issues that have plagued the game since its release in 2001. Prime Gaming and the events Jagex hosts with it are a great way to drive more players into the game, and especially active players. But as players, we need to band together and assist in every way possible to stop botting and increase game integrity. So let's take some action. If you see a bot, report a bot. I'm curious to hear your opinion. Do you think RuneScape is heading in a downward spiral due to this botting epidemic, or do you think that Jagex and the team have a handle on the situation and are controlling the bot population successfully? Let me know in the comment section below. Be sure to subscribe and check out my other content, but as always, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.